here's how to find the coordinate points of the angles. So my first, I'm gonna use my 70 degrees angle because that's the easiest and it's in the first quadrant. And we know our radius is gonna be 1 because it's a unit circle. So our hypotenuse is gonna be the radius, so it's gonna be 1. And then because of 70 degrees right here, our adjacent is gonna be the x value, the x coordinate, and then our opposite is gonna be the y coordinate. So it's gonna be something like at the end is gonna look something like that. And here we're gonna use cosine and sine to figure out the coordinate points. So here, cosine of 70 equals x over 1. X is the adjacent, and then 1 is going to be the hypotenuse, which results in x equals cosine of 70. And then sine of 70 right here, 70, the sine is going to be, according to SOHCAHTOA, is going to be opposite over hypotenuse. So we write it as this. Sine 70 equals y over 1. Y is going to be the opposite, and 1 is the hypotenuse. Then y equals 70. Y equals sin 70, sine 70. And now we figured out our coordinate points, cosine of 70 and sine 70. I'm not going to write it on decimals because it's really long. So I'm just going to write it as this, and the cosine of 70 value and sine of 70 value is going to be the x and y coordinate. And now we basically did the work here, and we don't need to do that rest for the rest of the angles because I'm going to explain it here. So I put theta for the angle, like the angle of whatever you plug in is going to be the unknown angle. Whatever you plug in is going to be the same result. So like cosine of theta equals x over 1, right? And x equals cosine of theta. The theta you can put any angle and it's still going to be the same. And it's the same case for sine. Sine theta equals y over 1, and then y equals sine theta. And you can plug in any value for the theta, and it's not going to change at all. So you can just plug in our rest of the angles here, and it would still get the values like this, cosine of 70 and sine 70. So I'll put it here. So now the second angle is going to be cosine of 110. That's going to be the x coordinate, and then sine 110 is going to be the y coordinate, 110 of 110. And then 250 degrees, x coordinate is cosine of 250, and then y coordinate is sine of 250. And then for 290 degrees, cosine of 290 is x coordinate, and then sine of 290 is going to be the y coordinate. And here's all the work.